You know, the science tells us today the processing of the eye. How many processes takes place in 1 second? Do you know? 8 million processings happen in 1 second. Get me another machine equivalent to that. Can you imagine? Is it happening by itself? And look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 8 million cells, they die, and 8 million cells replace those dead cells. Every second in our body, there are 2.5 trillion red blood cells at any given point of time in our human body. What is a trillion? A trillion is 1000 billion. How much is a billion? 1000 million. How much is a million? 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs make 1 million. 1000 million make 1 billion. 1000 billion make 1 trillion. And do you know, for that number to be maintained, 2.5 trillion blood cells to be maintained, our bone marrow, it keeps on producing about 2.5 million red blood cells every second. And you think this is happening by chance? The science tells us today, the planet Earth receives, you can't believe the figure, 16.5 million tons of rain every second. The lightning, 10 million volts of lightning falls on the earth, it strikes the earth every second. You're surviving, but 50,000 meteors, they strike every year our planet earth at a speed of about 40 kilometers per second on an average. And the atmosphere Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has built around the earth as a shield totally neutralizes those meteors. Who is controlling the universe? The science tells us today the distance of the planet Earth while it's revolving around the sun is so perfect, that if the Earth, instead of being at this distance, had been a little closer, the temperatures would have risen to a level that it would have been impossible for human life to survive on Earth. And had this distance been a little farther from where we are traveling, the temperatures would have been so cold that there would have been no possibility of any life on planet Earth. Who is making them orbit in perfect oscillations? Look at the atmosphere. The sun's heat reaching the Earth. The heat is distributed so perfectly, only a small portion of it reaches our planet Earth. And the science is telling us today that perfect portion of the heat reaching us, it is only that heat which can help us to survive on the planet Earth. Had it been a little more or a little less, life would have not been possible for us on planet Earth.